Hey guys, welcome back to Budget with Precious. So today's video is all about my DIY debt payoff book. I'm going to be sharing all the stats and tips I used to create the book to help me stay on track with paying off debt this year. Let's get started. First things first, I started with the cover page. And on this page, I wrote my debt-free journey 2025 as big as I could get it. At the bottom, I added a little motivational quote here because let's be honest, we could all use some extra encouragement when we're on this journey, right? I went with my goals are possible and my daily habits will help me reach them. It's just my little reminder that even small wins matter. Now for the table of contents, I printed it and I'm going to cut it out and just glue it into the book. It's super helpful because it's going to keep everything organized and easy to find when I need to update or check my progress. This book, I'm trying to make it easy to navigate, and so I'm not going to be digging through pages every time I want to check on something. All right, here's where I got a little carried away. So I started setting up my debt breakdown page. I realized I made a little mistake. I actually labeled it debt payoff tracker at first. But after thinking about it, I realized I should have made the debt breakdown. I mean, it's all about getting the details right, right? I then listed all my debts, loan one, two, and so on, just writing them down, the name, interest, balance, minimum payments. It's important to have everything clear so you know exactly where you're starting from. Next up, I set up the debt payoff tracker. I am a visual person, so having this page to write down my payments and track my balances really helps me stay motivated. I've got a simple setup here. I'm going to log the amount paid, balance, and date. You could totally make this your own, but I wanted something simple that I can keep track of easily. Okay, now, this page is super important for me because it's all about my debt snowball strategy. The idea is to pay off the smallest debt first while making minimum payments on the larger ones. So I listed my debts from the smallest to the largest, which for me looks like loan one, two, three, four. The idea is that as I pay off each one, I can roll those payments into the next, making progress faster. It's all about building momentum. So this page is one that I will be checking on a lot. Now here's where I can get really creative. I set up a milestones and reflection page. This is where I will track those big wins, like when I pay off a debt, and reflect on how far I've come. I also think I'm going to add a few cute motivational stickers here just to make it a little more fun. I mean, I'm going to be looking at this all year, so I might as well make it pretty. One thing I love about this book is my affirmation page. Every month, I will write a new affirmation to keep my mindset strong. Things like I am in control of my finances, or every dollar I pay brings me closer to my goal. That's the one I'm going to use for this month. It's all about staying positive, especially on those days when the progress feels slow. So I made a few changes along the way. After some thinking, I decided to update my cover page. I printed a new version to give it a cleaner, more polished look. Honestly, it just feels more me now, and it's the little things like that that keeps me excited about using the book. I also added my budget bingo goals for this year to the inside cover of the book. This is just a fun way to challenge myself throughout the year. Plus, I also added a section for my monthly goals to help me stay focused each month. So here's the final look at my debt payoff book. I made a couple more updates like switching loan to debt. And just to keep things clear, I also added a debt progress tracker where I can track each debt and highlight the totals as I go. It has about 10 spaces per jar, so I can really see my progress and feel good about every step. And that's it for my DIY debt payoff book. It's all set up, and I'm so excited to start using it to track my progress in 2025. It's a mix of keeping things organized and staying motivated. Both are so important when you're on a journey to financial freedom. So, if you're thinking of creating your own debt payoff book, I highly recommend it. It really helps me feel more in control of my finances. Let me know in the comments if you're going to give it a try or if you have any questions. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more budgeting tips. I'll see you in the next video.